Today is Monday the 26th of April 2021. Obviously I did the video yesterday of how much I'm weighing. So you see the first week I was 11.13, then I went to, second week was 12.9, 12.9, and this week is 13.1. But I still, you can still see that I've got the abs and stuff like that. But I think I might do this every Monday, yeah. What happened last week, I know I said it on the video yesterday. I don't know, it was like a 21 minute video. And I don't know, even though it's recorded this way, every time I tried to upload it to my phone, it was upside down. So I had to put it on my computer. But the thing is, the quality is still good, it's 720p, but the quality of this here, when I upload it from my phone here, is like 4K. So, obviously when I'm rich and famous here, I get YouTube to flip it around. So I've uploaded one that's upside down and one that's not upside down. But anyway, I just wanted to go into a bit more detail. So it's funny, my sister was saying, because every like my mum and my sister in particular, because no one's really seen me topless, but they were saying how skinny I've gotten, going down all the way under 12 stone. But my sister was like, you know what, you can actually see you've put on some weight. So that's been good. That has been really, really good. I've been happy with that. So everything's just perfect. So obviously today again, this week's another week. And all I really wanted to share is that, I'm pretty sure I said this in other videos as well, but in the past, this pandemic has been so different, because I'm like, you know what, I always know, not always, but I know what to do. I know what to do. So if I am someone who doesn't struggle putting on weight, yeah, do everything right. So I just dropped the weight down, and now I'm just doing everything right. See how I'm just going up, going up, going up. And the reason why I'm doing it weekly, because I want you to see how my body changes weekly, until I totally get there. I think one of the most exciting things for me about doing these videos is my legs. Because for me, my legs are, they're very skinny, and especially with all the weight loss, they're very, very skinny. So I think it'll be really good to see, get on video, how my legs have grown and how my calves have grown. Because that's something, calves is really something that a lot of black people in general, but people in general tend to struggle, getting calves. So, even though I haven't showed you the training that I'm doing, I'm just showing you my body. And then one day I'll do a video here with the training. And that's what I'm saying as well. When you know what you're doing, you just know what to do. Like, in the first week here, I've never really been one that has measured my food. But the first week here, because during the pandemic I made some notes, like I made a timetable for my eating and that. But in the first week here, I was weighing stuff and that. But like now, after the first week here, by the time I got to the second week, finding that I'm not weighing stuff now. It's like I just know like the right amount here, the right amount of protein, the right amount of fats, the right amount of carbs. Yeah. And as I said to you, my training it's just amazing. The pump is just unreal. And I do think here that you could see a difference every 2 weeks. Even though I'm seeing a difference every week. But you have to understand, I'm doing everything right. So I'm working one muscle. I'm not saying you can't work more than one muscle, but I'm working one muscle, destroying that muscle. Then I'm resting that muscle. These are the things you have to remember. Destroy the muscle, rest the muscle. Don't work the muscle again until it's recovered. Get the food in, get the sleep in. Some people say they sleep 8 hours, and you need 8 hours sleep, yeah. I'm a bit more on the Schwarzenegger on the whole thing where he says, I say sleep, yes. And it's true. I do think rest is important, yeah. But I don't really feel like you need 8 hours sleep. Some people feel like they need it, but me not so much. It's funny, like, a lot of people really ask me the question, how are you so disciplined? And you know what? I come with the same answer. If you want to be successful in life, whatever you want to do, you have to be disciplined. You see a goal, yeah, and that's what you want to get to. So right now, my goal is here, yeah, for what I'm doing. And right now, I'm like, hey, yeah, I only got a little while to go. But this year would be a great year. You know what I mean? It will be a real great year for me. And as I always say to people as well, yeah, I believe, yeah, in, really pushing through the challenges and challenging yourself. If you struggle with something, you need to not struggle. And the way to do that is putting yourself in terrible situations. So, if one of your let's give you an example. If one of your problems is getting let's say if one of your problems is eating's tough, yeah? Eating's a real tough one, but you gotta say to yourself, how bad do you want this? With everything. I always say to people, whatever you want, yeah, always remember that. So if you want to be a celebrity, be successful, change the world, like me, yeah? If you want to be like that, yeah, you have to work hard. So you got to get everything in place. I'm not going to lie, I think I could have probably been successful probably a bit earlier than what I am now. But one of the reasons why I haven't been, because I felt like I've kind of stayed focused on preparing myself. I'll be ready for when I become, when I actually go into that world, because that's a difficult world for a lot of people. And also, a lot of people go bankrupt and lose their money. That would never happen to me, yeah. Money management, yeah, is me. I mean, I've had problems in the past, yeah, and when you learn from them problems. But I've always been a believer, yeah, that you just got to challenge life. So if you struggle to do something, yeah, probably make it a bit harder. And every time you do it, it will be hard, yeah, but eventually you get easier. It's like everything. Training, eating not so much, but training, getting up, getting to the gym. It could be tough for a lot of people, yeah, but you just gotta think, whenever you feel like it's tough, you say to yourself, remember what I want out of life. Think about what you want in life, and that should motivate you. Think about what you don't want and what is the current position that you're in now, and be like, nah, let me do this. So that's how it's gotta go. As I've always said to people, I'm not really a good example of someone that struggles with training. I always, without fail, find it easy to train. I just love it so much, as in weight training. But as I said to you, yeah, during the pandemic, there's no training ever that would ever make me feel like that. Because as I said to you, one thing I hate is I hate walking, I hate running. And during the lockdown, yeah, actually just following on to that is that, my fastest time for 3K is just under 13 minutes. During lockdown, yeah, no matter how fast and all that, I only got to 18 minutes. And that's because of how weak my legs were. I definitely have I'm a lot fitter. I'm actually very fit. But my legs is what really killed. So, working my legs now, getting them strong, yeah, is really beneficial. I'm not going to be doing any running anytime soon. I mean, I do the HIIT training, the running, the treadmill and stuff like that. now the gyms are back open. But yeah, you know, I just really feel like on a Monday is probably the days where I share. So let's hope that this video doesn't go upside down. Also, another thing that happened as well is that when I was uploading, because it was so long, it just took forever to upload. But I've got something here coming on Thursday that will make it easier and faster to upload videos from my phone. So that's all in place. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else that I could say this week, but I could say that, you know, first week was a brilliant week, second week was a brilliant week, and obviously last week was the first week that I started legs, yeah. So Monday, my legs felt a bit sore Monday, worse on Tuesday, worse on Wednesday. Did not my hamstrings and my quads didn't recover till I say about Thursday, and my calves didn't recover till about Saturday, which is good because then I don't have the rest day on Sunday, and then I could then I do legs again today. But today, yeah, what I did, you know, so obviously in the morning, you know, I do the it wasn't really boxing because it was more like conditioning, so, you know, like sit-ups and stuff. But because everyone in the class's journey is a bit different, yeah, so there's a bit of weight training there, but I'm not really too interested in the weight training in the morning because I know how to weight train, and I do that when I want to do it. But in the morning, so this morning, yeah, I was running 15 incline. Yeah, I was on 5, 6, went all the way up to 10, and that way I was feeling it in my, I did feel it in my quads, and I did feel it in my calves. I'm due to go to do legs in probably about an hour. Yeah, so that was today. But yeah, all I can say, yeah, I'm just excited to just show everyone how my body just changes and that it can be done. I mean, we see a lot of it done on social media and stuff like that, but the reason why I do these videos because I want you to go through this journey. And obviously, you know, I've been doing this stuff from like, I think 2011 is when I first started it. Yeah, but you get the knowledge, you learn, you get older, you start to change your mindset and what you're more focused on. Not every day, girl. Yeah, you gotta say to yourself, okay, you know what? I'm disciplined. Yeah, training, eating. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's a lot easier, especially in this time, because there's not really much to do. I know they've opened up, you know, restaurants and stuff like that, yeah, but it's only outdoors. I'm a man that likes to be warm and be comfortable. So, you know, I haven't been interested in going out, to be fair. And they say the next date is May the 17th. And, you know, 26th today, I can wait till May the 17th. So, you know, I definitely, when May the 17th opens, yeah, I definitely will be going to the cinema, because I'm a cinema man, theatre. If theatre's open, I'm a theatre man. I love that stuff, you know, I really love that. Because you know what? I love the graph. I love what they, especially theatre, like acting, yeah. I would never take anything away from actors, yeah. They're brilliant, yeah. And, you know, doing extra work, yeah. I've seen actors, yeah, they're brilliant, yeah. But obviously they got, if they forget their words, they got someone there. Now, theatre, it's just amazing, man, because they have to remember that stuff. And if they kind of off a bit, yeah, they have to make it in a way where no one knows. Like, we won't know, but the cast would know. So I really, really love that. I just love seeing people work hard, yeah, and do well. Because, you know, most people just don't have the discipline and don't get to where they want to go to, yeah. And I just say, you know what, just didn't push hard enough. So as I've said to you before, this is gonna be this is gonna be one of the best years of my life, yeah. And I know because I've been putting everything in place, yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I said as well, yeah, I gotta make sure my body is looking really, really good, yeah. Because when I get into this whole big, like, you know, worldwide and all that kind of stuff, yeah, it's very motivating, yeah, to know that the person that runs and owns this thing and that wants to help people is actually into it himself. Problem I have with some of these gyms that open up and some of these people, yeah, just like people that are not really into the gym, they're just money, man. And I kind of like to, I like to lead by example, you know what I mean? I like people to look at me and say, you know what, he did it, I could do it. And also, you know, I would also visit people, you know, I'll do certain things online where I say, you know, win this, you could train with me, or just, you know, just go to a gym and train with people, you know what I mean? So people can see for themselves how hard I train. Because I ain't gonna lie, I train hard. I do train hard. And, you know, this journey now, yeah, is very difficult because of how much strength I've lost. But you know what? It will get there. You know, I'll probably be back to complete strength by the time, you know, the website's up and running and, you know, I'm worldwide, you know what I mean? But, yeah. I'm out. Abs! Nah, no abs. Can't really see now because it's done, but yeah. See ya.